So what you have to look at when you look at the United States as opposed to other nations is that the United States has a large ethnic diversity, and we have a large country with different demographics in each place. So one, that creates a larger need for a police force that's expanded, so we don't have a lot more centralized police units with communication. So each place may enforce different policies. We have a lot more states that can control different laws, but also we do have a culture of violence here. You don't see in any other country that people love their guns so much, and so along with that may come a higher crime rate.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. Not like the violent focal point. Because I'm thinking like places like like Japan and Germany and shit like that. I believe like the violence is just the same level. I just feel like our laws, and I just feel like we're more stricter. We just come down on people more. Personally, I believe like the first step is in the home. Parents being able to have like a strict have like a hammer of justice on their kids instead of like letting them do whatever the hell they want. So I think that's like the first step of why crime rates are high.
I would agree that the environment has a large effect on crime and lowering crime, but I think the real way to reduce it is by changing the environment through the stigma that people have. So if someone comes to apply for a job and you say you're a criminal, well, guess what? I ain't hiring you if you're a criminal. And that's something that needs to change, because if you don't have a job and you have a family and you were a criminal in the past, you're probably going to resort to being a criminal again.
The police and the community needs to have great relations in order for like operations to get executed smoothly within the neighborhood. But also another thing to change about the system is to try and encourage our criminal justice staff to not just do their job, but to have like the heart in order to do the job. Because I know a lot of people are just like, for example, police officers, they wake up, do their patrols, do their beats, and then do the paperwork and just call it a day. Not even caring about what we were saying, like caring about the people that they serve. And that goes for example, public defenders. I know a lot of public defenders don't really give a shit about who they're defending. So that is a really big factor, especially when take into account like plea bargains and of that sort. And that's a really big question, because there's all sorts of crimes they can go to jail for. So I mean, like, if police are not being as hard on like petty crimes, I don't know, but I believe crimes are still happening even though people aren't getting incarcerated.
And a big thing you see with the crime going down is pulling back on those drug laws we talked about earlier. So now with the decriminalization of marijuana in a lot of places, and even legalization in Colorado and Washington, you're not being arrested for those anymore. So if you consider that to be a crime or a delinquent act, that's still going on.